Hello Rampal. Good evening guys. Guys, are we live now? Can you able to hear me? Can you able to see me? Just confirm once so that we can start. Good evening Rampal. Okay, very good. You're able to see me, right? Very good. Chalo then we can start the class. So guys, happy new year everyone. I wish everyone a happy new year. And welcome to 3000 practice problem session. So in this session we'll discuss the problems on straight lines. As in the previous session we discussed the limits problems, and so just now we started straight lines chapter. So first we'll discuss the previous year questions and then we'll discuss the remaining problems. So guys, let me introduce myself. Myself Praneet Kalyanam. I'm maths educator at Unacademy. I have 10 years of experience in teaching IIT-JEE maths. I have worked in Narayana Chena campus and Akash Bangalore. I'm from IIT Roorkee. Hello Prabhat, happy new year. So guys, have you enrolled for upcoming Unacademy Combat, which is going to be on 3rd January, that is coming Sunday, day after tomorrow morning 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. It's a 1 hour test, most gamified test series made by the Unacademy. So questions are prepared by the top educators and video solutions also, and you can win the rewards. It's a free registration. You just need to go to the learning app and you need to enroll for this Unacademy Combat, and you can win the Amazon gift vouchers guys if your comes under top 50. Okay, so everyone enroll for this. Hello Sharon, happy new year. What is a good book for maths? As I'm in 10th, have time till exams. Okay, if you have enough time you can start with Singage guys. Rampal, as already you are in 10th class, you can go to Singage, start learning Singage and try to complete Singage. Okay, right. So guys, chalo, let's start doing this question. This is the 2019 question. A straight line at a distance 4 units from origin makes positive intercept on coordinate axis, and the perpendicular from origin to this line makes an angle 60 degrees with this line. Okay, so chalo, let's take this x-axis and y-axis. And x plus y is equals to 0 is passes through origin and making an angle 135 degrees with x-axis. So this is x plus y is equals to 0. So a straight line L is at a distance 4 units from origin, makes positive intercept on x-axis, and a perpendicular from the origin to this line makes an angle 60 degrees. So this angle is 60 degrees guys. You can take it something like this. Let's take this way. This angle is 60 degrees. And this is the required line. Let's take this line as L. And these two are perpendicular. That's what he gave. The straight line L is at a distance 4 units. So perpendicular distance from origin to this line is 4 units. So obviously this is 4 units. Start doing this question guys. Everyone start doing this question. So clearly we can say that if this whole thing is 60 degrees, this is 45 degrees, clearly we can say that, and compulsory this should be 15 degrees. So can we make a line equation by using normal form guys? What is a normal form? If you know the perpendicular distance from origin to the line, and if the normal is making an angle alpha, required straight line equation should be in the form of x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equals to p, normal form. So alpha value we know it. Alpha value is how much? Alpha is equals to 15 degrees and p is equals to 4. So if you substitute here, directly we'll get the answer. What is the answer, guys? X into cos alpha, that is cos 15 degrees, plus y into sin 15 degrees, that is equals to 4. And substitute cos 15 degrees and sin 15 degrees. So x into root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 plus y into root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. These are the standard values. You can remember these standard values. And now you can cross multiply this. Let's cross multiply this. Root 3 plus 1 into x plus root 3 minus 1 into y is equals to 8 root 2. That's it. That is a required answer. So option B is correct. Okay. Right. What Rampal, you can start doing all topics, right? What one topic, two topic, everything you can do it now. If you are in 10th, better you can start with trigonometry and geometry. Right. So, okay, one second, guys. I think we got. So which one should be the answer? Chalo, one second, let me check it. So option D is the answer, but we got B. Somewhere we did mistake, I think. So two lines we get it, guys. One line is this, and another line is if this angle is 60 degrees. If this angle is 60 degrees means the line should be like this. In that case, if this is 60 degrees, this is 75 degrees. So two lines can be possible. One is 15 degrees, another one is 75 degrees, but both can be the answer, right? Positive intercept, both are having positive intercepts only. So both the answers can be possible. Second option and fourth option, both can be possible. Okay. Right. So next one. Let's do the next question, guys. Y is equals to sin x into sin x plus 2 minus sin square x plus 1 represents a straight line. So this has to represent a straight line means we should not have any trigonometric functions in x. So compulsory that should be constant. Let's calculate that value. If I want to calculate this value, y is equals to sin x into sin x plus 2 minus sin square x plus 1. So if I want to simplify this, what I can do is I can multiply with 2 and divide with 2. If I do that, 1 by 2 into 2 sin x plus 2, and this is 2 sin square x plus 1. And if you simplify this, 2 sin x plus 2 is cos difference minus cos sum. Cos difference is 2 and cos sum is 2x plus 2 minus 2 sin square x plus 1, we can write it as 1 minus cos square, 1 minus cos 2x plus 2. That's what we're getting it. Why? Because we have this formula, guys. 2 sin square theta is equals to 1 minus cos 2 theta. If you substitute this formula here, this is like 1 minus cos 2 theta. In place of theta, we have x plus 1. So from this, this is cos sum minus cos difference, right? One second, guys. Let me correct it. Yeah, cos difference minus cos sum. This is what we're getting it. So from this, can we able to cancel anything? Cos 2x plus 2, cos 2x plus 2 cancel. And finally, we're getting 1 by 2 into cos 2 minus 1, we are getting it. Still, we can simplify this. 1 by 2 into this is a cos 2 theta minus 1 is 2 cos square theta. In place of theta, we have 1. So 2 cancel. And finally, we're getting y is equals to cos square 1. So y is equals to cos square 1 is a straight line which is parallel to x-axis. So parallel to x-axis, and it is positive. Cos square 1 is positive. So it should be like this. This is y is equals to cos square 1. It is in the second quadrant and first quadrant. Second quadrant and first quadrant, where we have second quadrant and first quadrant. This is lying in the, okay, 1 second guys. Oh, this is minus, we get it. Cos 2 minus 1 is a minus 2 sine square theta. Why? Because 1 minus cos 2 theta is equals to 2 sine square theta. So from this we are getting here minus 2 sine square theta, this one. So this is a minus sine square theta, we get it. So as it is negative, so it should be below x-axis. So it should be below x-axis guys. So finally we got this y is equals to minus sine square 1. So as it is negative, it is below x-axis. Below x-axis means it is in fourth quadrant and it is in third quadrant. So where we are having third quadrant and fourth quadrant, option D is the answer. Right. Next question. Lines are drawn parallel to this line 4x minus 3y plus 2 is equals to 0 at a distance 3 by 5 units from origin. Then which of the following points lie on any of these lines? Okay. So a line which is parallel to the given line should be in the form of 4x minus 3y plus some constant k is equals to 0. But its distance from origin is 3 by 5. But what is its distance from origin formula? Perpendicular distance from origin to any line formula is mod c by square root of a square plus b square. This is a formula. So this is given as 3 by 5. So in place of c we have k. So mod k by square root of 4 square plus minus 3 whole square is equals to 3 by 5. So if we cancel this 5 and 5, this is 5 and this is also 5. So we're getting k is equals to plus or minus 3. The two lines we are getting is 4x minus 3y plus 3 is equals to 0. And another line is 4x minus 3y minus 3 is equals to 0. Two lines we are getting it. So in these two lines, we need to substitute the points. Which of the following point lie on any of these lines? So if you substitute first option in any of the options, first option is satisfying or not, let's check it. If you substitute first option here, is it satisfying in any of the lines? 4x minus 3y if I calculate. 4x is minus 1, minus 3y is plus 2. So minus 1 plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2 is not at all plus or minus 3. So basically we need to get 4x minus 3y is equals to plus or minus 3, we need to get it. So when we calculate 4x minus 3y for the first option, it is not at all equals to plus or minus 3. Same way, for the second option, if you calculate minus 1 by 4 and 2 by 3, if you substitute here, we're getting minus 3. So second option is satisfying it. Exactly. So if you verify the options, second option is satisfying and remaining all the options is not at all satisfying it. That's it. Second option is the answer. Chalo, let's move to the next one. The region represented by mod x minus y less than or equals to 2, mod x plus y less than or equals to 2. So here two lines are there total. Mod x minus y less than or equals to 2 means, let's take it x-axis, y-axis. And then can I say that here x minus y less than should lie between minus 2 to 2? Can I say it like this? When you remove modulus here, x minus y value should lie between minus 2 to 2. So here this inequation is telling that x minus y value should lie between two lines, x minus y is equals to 2 and x minus y is equals to minus 2. So if you draw these two graphs, it look like x minus y is equals to 2 is passes through 2 comma 0 and 0 comma minus 2. So this line is x minus y is equals to 2 and another line is x minus y is equals to minus 2. These are the two lines. Okay. And then the remaining two lines, if you take this inequation, from this inequation we can say that x plus y should lie between minus 2 to 2. So same way, this line is x plus y is equals to 2 and this line is x plus y is equals to minus 2. So the region between these four lines, guys, what is the region lying between these four lines? Isn't it a square? Why? Because x minus y is equals to minus 2 and x plus y is equals to minus 2. These are perpendicular. So all these are perpendicular lines, and the distance between these two lines is equals to how much, guys? 4 by root 2. And this is also 4 by root 2. Why? Because if you calculate perpendicular distance between these two lines, we are getting 4 by root 2. So isn't it a square, guys? This shaded region is a square whose side is 4 by root 2. So in the options, if you see, square of side 4 root 2, no, 2 root 2. He is saying 2 root 2. But here 4 by root 2, if you calculate, we are getting 2 root 2 only, guys. So we can say that it is a square of side length 2 root 2 units. So third option is satisfying it. Correct. Clear now? Yes, they are perpendicular, right? Because x plus y is equals to minus 2 and x minus y is equals to minus 2. They are perpendicular. All these are perpendicular, guys. All these lines are perpendicular. So compulsory it should be a square. Clear now? Yeah, okay, right. Chalo, let's move to the next question. Yeah, next question is, if the two lines x plus a minus 1 into y is equals to 1 and 2x plus a square y is equals to 1, these two lines are perpendicular, then the distance of their point of intersection from origin. See, if two lines are perpendicular, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. If two lines are perpendicular, then the condition is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equals to 0. This is the condition that two lines are perpendicular. If two lines are perpendicular, this is the condition a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equals to 0. m1 m2 is equals to minus 1. Instead of applying m1 m2 is equals to minus 1, if you can apply a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equals to 0, then we'll get the answer easily. Clear now? Right, let's discuss this. Let's calculate this. Here a1 is 1, so 1 into 2 plus a minus 1 into a square is equals to 0. From this we can able to calculate a value, guys. How much we get it? Yes, a value is how much we getting it. A cube minus a square plus 2 is equals to 0. So if I take a is equals to minus 1, it is satisfying it. A is equals to minus 1, it is satisfying. What are the other roots, guys? Product of the roots is how much we getting it? Product of the roots is minus 2. But already we calculated one root as minus 1. So remaining roots. A is equals to minus 1 is one root we are getting it. Any other roots we are getting, guys? So for that what we can do is, as a plus 1 is a factor, let's divide this equation with a plus 1. If you divide this equation with a plus 1, this cubic equation, if you divide with a plus 1, what do we get it? A cube minus a square plus 2. If you divide with a plus 1, so here a square, so which is a cube plus a square. And if you subtract minus 2a square plus 2, and here minus 2a, and here minus 2a square minus 2a, and if you subtract it, how much you get it, guys? 2 plus 2a, and here how much? 2 we are getting it. So 2 plus 2a, remainder 0. So we can write this cubic equation as a plus 1 into a square minus 2a plus 2, but here we are getting imaginary roots. Imaginary roots because the discriminant is less than 0. The only root possible is a is equals to minus 1. So if I take a is equals to minus 1 here, if you substitute here and here, so tell me what are the lines we are getting, guys? The two lines we are getting is x minus 2y is equals to 1. This is one line, and another line is 2x plus y is equals to 1. So now from these we can solve the point of intersection. If you solve the point of intersection, you can subtract it, guys. If you subtract it, what we getting it? Minus x minus 3y is equals to 0. So x equals to minus 3y. So x equals to minus 3y. If you substitute, we can able to calculate the point of intersection. So how much we getting, guys? Point of intersection, how much we getting it? If you substitute x equals to minus 3y, y value is minus 1 by 5, and x value is what? X value is 3 by 5. So once we got the point of intersection, we can calculate the OP distance. Distance from origin, we need square root of 9 by 25 plus 1 by 25, which is equals to 10 by 25, which is square root of 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 is the answer. Fourth option is the answer. Guys, is it clear? Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. Yeah, this is the next question. Slope of the line passing through the point 2, 3 and intersecting the line x plus y is equals to 7 at a distance of 4 units from P. Okay, there is a point 2, 3 here. Let's take the point 2, 3. There is a point P2, 3. So intersecting slope of the line passing through this and intersecting a line. So there is a line x plus y is equals to 7, guys. 1 second. So let me rewrite this. So point should be near to origin. So that's why I'm taking point near to origin is 2, 3. This point is 2, 3. And there is a line which is away from origin, which is x plus y is equals to 7. And there is a line passes through this point P, and which is at a distance 4 units from this point P, guys. This distance is given as 4 units. This total distance is given as 4 units. We need to calculate slope of this line. So suppose if it is theta, then what is the tan theta he is asking? Tan theta is equals to how much? Right, one method is taking parametric equations. So what we can do is, if the required angle is theta, that means inclination of this red color line with x-axis is theta, and there is a point P, 2, 3. So we can take this particular point, guys. This particular point. Let's say this is a point P and let's say this is a point A. If I want to calculate this point A, I can calculate this point as 2 plus 4 cos theta, comma 3 plus 4 sin theta. Because the parametric equations of a straight line is x equals to x1 plus r cos theta and y is equals to y1 plus r sin theta. So now, if you substitute this point should lie on this line. So you can substitute here. If you substitute here, let's see what we get it. 2 plus 4 cos theta, because here x plus y is equals to 7. So if you substitute here, 2 plus 4 cos theta plus 3 plus 4 sin theta. 3 plus 4 sin theta is equals to 7. So from this, how much we get it? Cos theta plus sin theta. Cos theta plus sin theta, we are getting it as 1 by 2 we are getting it. But actually we need tan theta. So to calculate tan theta, can we square it on both sides? If we square it on both sides, 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. So when we square it on both sides, cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is 1, and 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta is equals to 1 by 4 we are getting it. So from this I can write it as sin 2 theta is equals to 1 by 4 minus 1, which is minus 3 by 4. But sin 2 theta can we convert in terms of tan theta, guys? What is the formula we have? 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta is equals to minus 3 by 4. Now you cross multiply this. When we cross multiply this, how much we get it? Three tan square theta minus 8 tan theta plus 3 is equals to 0. Now can we calculate the roots of this equation? As it is a quadratic equation, can we calculate the roots of this equation, guys? Let's calculate this. Tan theta is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac, 4 9s are 36 by 2a, that is 6. So now let's simplify this. If we simplify this, let's see what we get it. 4 plus or minus 64 minus 36, 28. So which is root 7 by 3. This is what we're getting, guys. So if you rationalize this, we should get the answer. 4 plus or minus root 7 by 3. It is a tan theta value. So if you rationalize this, we should get the answer. So where are we getting this, guys? Option D, we are getting it. Clear now? Guys, is it clear? Right. Chalo then, let's move to the next question. Suppose that these 3 points lie on a line L1. So that means they are collinear. He is saying that they are collinear. If a line L2 passes through the point H, K and 4, 3 is perpendicular to L1. So L1 slope, we know it. L1 slope is what, guys? Slope of L1 is equals to M1 is equals to, if we use this formula, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, if we use it, we are getting 2 by minus 4, which is equals to minus 1 by 2. Okay, slope of the line we calculated. Slope of the line L1 we calculated. Same way what he is saying is, all these 3 points, 1, 2, H, K, let's take this point as H, K, and this point is 1, 2, and this point is minus 3, 4. All these are collinear. And then he is saying, if the line L2 passing through H, K, so it should be like this, passing through H, K, and 4, 3, so somewhere here 4, 3 is there, perpendicular to L1. So this is L1 and this is L2. So can I calculate slope of L2, guys? Slope of L2 I can calculate. Why? Because I know these 2 points H, K, I know it, 4, 3 I know it. If I calculate slope of L2 by using same formula, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. But see, product of the slopes is equals to minus 1 because they are perpendicular. So can I say that m1, m2 is equals to minus 1? If I use m1, m2 is equals to minus 1, how much I am getting it? m1 I just calculated minus 1 by 2. m2 just now we calculated k minus 3 by h minus 4 is equals to minus 1. Minus 1 cancelled. Finally, how much we getting it? K minus 3 is equals to 2h minus 8. So from this, we get k is equals to 2h minus 5. Okay, this is one condition we are getting it. Right. And what is the other condition we can have? Other condition we can have is all these 3 points are collinear. If all these 3 points are collinear, can I say that slope of line L1 minus 1 by 2 we got it. So can I equate this minus 1 by 2 to slope of these 2 points? That is a 2 minus k by 1 minus h. If you cross multiply this, how much we get it, guys? Minus 1 plus h is equals to 4 minus 2k. So from this, h plus 2k is equals to 3. 2 variables and 2 equations, guys. 2 variables and 2 equations. Can I calculate h value and k value? What is the value of h and k? Tell me. Otherwise, you can substitute k value here. If you substitute k value here, h plus 4h minus 10 is equals to 3. So from this, h is equals to 13 by 5. Is it correct? Is h is equals to 13 by 5. Same way, can I calculate k value? What is the k value, guys? K value is equals to 2 times, that is 26 by 5 minus 5, which is equals to 1 by 5. So k value I calculated, h value I calculated. H value is 13 by 5. Correct now? Equation is wrong. Okay, one second, guys. Here it is 5, right? Plus 5. Yeah, here it is h plus 2k is equals to 5. Okay, whatever we have done, these are wrong. Let me correct these again. Right, so here how much we getting is, here is equals to h plus 2k is equals to 5. So we need to solve these two equations, this equation and this equation. We need to solve it, and then we can obtain k value and h value, and then we can calculate k by h value. Okay, right. So 1 by 3 we should get it. Yeah, these two equations we are getting it. 2h minus k is equals to 5, and then h plus 2k is equals to 5. Otherwise we can subtract these two, that is also fine. What we can do is, one equation we are getting is 2h minus k is equals to 5. Another equation I am getting is h plus 2k is equals to 5. Let's subtract these two equations. If we subtract these two equations, h minus 3k is equals to 0. From this, k by h is equals to 3. That's how we're getting third option. That is also fine. Okay, 15 by 8. Okay, we are getting 1 point on the first quadrant, which is equidistant from both the x-axis and y-axis. 15 by 8, 15 by 8. Okay, first quadrant is fine. What about fourth quadrant, guys? Let's assume there is 1 point in the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, I can take it as any point on fourth quadrant. Can I take it as k comma minus k, where k is positive? Let's take k is positive. In that case, if you substitute this particular point here, what we get it, guys? Am I getting 3k minus 5k is equals to 15? From this, k is equals to how much we getting it? Are we getting minus 15 by 2? But actually k should be positive. So which is not at all possible. So fourth quadrant, it is not possible, guys. First option is gone and fourth option is gone. Now let's check it whether it is possible to have a point on this line in the second quadrant. Let's take any point in the second quadrant. Let's assume there is a point in the second quadrant. Second quadrant, any point you can take it as minus k comma k, where k is positive. So substitute this point here. If you substitute this point here, what we get it, guys? Minus 3k plus 5k is equals to 15. So from this, k is equals to how much we getting, guys? Are we getting 15 by 2? Is it possible? So when you substitute k is equals to minus 15 by 2, the required point we're getting minus 15 by 2 comma 15 by 2. That's what we're getting it. So can I say that second quadrant is fine? First quadrant is fine. What about third quadrant? Not fine. So can we say that answer is third option? Yes. What, Deepak? Okay. Yeah, it's good. Unacademy. So Unacademy, there are so many batches going on, guys. If you want to join Unacademy Plus, this is the right time. So you can use this referral code Praneet 10. If you want to join Plus platform, you'll get 10% instant discount. Also, you'll get it. Start using this code Praneet 10. So guys, let's see the next question, ninth question. If a straight line passing through the point p comma minus 3, p minus 3 comma 4 is such that its intercepted portion between the coordinate axis is bisected at p. So let's take x-axis and y-axis. There is a point minus 3 comma 4 in the second quadrant. So somewhere here minus 3 comma 4. So there is a line passes through this, but it is this point P is getting bisected by the portion intercepted between coordinate axes. That means the midpoint of AB is P, guys. If the midpoint of AB is P, so what is a point A and point B, guys? Can I calculate point A? See, point A can be something like something comma 0. Point B is like 0 comma something. So if I calculate midpoint of this, how much we should get? Minus 3 comma 4 we should get. So can I calculate x coordinate of A and y coordinate of B? Is it a minus 6 comma 8 only? Minus 6 comma 0 and 0 comma 8 only, correct? So now tell me, guys, the required line should be in the form of x-intercept, we know it, minus 6. Y-intercept, we know it, it's 8. So isn't it equals to 1? Can I say it like this? X by minus 6 plus y by 8 is equals to 1. So now you can simplify this, guys. You can multiply this equation with 24. Multiply this equation with 24, or minus 24 is also fine. Let's multiply this entire equation with minus 24 and simplify it. If you multiply with the minus 24, what are we getting, guys? Are we getting second option? Are we getting second option as answer? Yes. Next question. If the straight line 2x minus 3y plus 17 is equals to 0 is perpendicular to the line passing through these 2 points, then beta is how much? So it's very simple, guys. There is already one line. There is already one line, 2x minus 3y plus 17 is equals to 0. And there is another 2 points. There are 2 points here and here. One is 7 comma 17. Another one is 15 comma beta. So these two lines are perpendicular. If two lines are perpendicular, product of their slopes is equals to minus 1, guys. So we can able to calculate we can calculate the slope of this line, which is minus a by b. That is a minus 2 by minus 3, which is equals to 2 by 3. Okay, slope of this line we calculated. What about slope of this line, guys? Slope of this line is m2 is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, now let's apply the condition m1 m2 is equals to minus 1. If you apply this condition, we can able to calculate the beta value easily. So tell me what is m1? m1 is 2 by 3 and m2 is what? Beta minus 17 by 8 is equals to minus 1. Now let's cross multiply this. If you cross multiply this, what do we get it? Beta minus 17 is equals to minus 12. So from this, beta is how much? Minus 5. So minus 5 is the answer. Second option is the answer. Correct now? Anyone has any doubts? Is it clear or not? Yes, exactly, guys. If you observe, all the previous year questions are very easy. 2019. In the next class, we'll discuss 2020 questions also. Those are also very easy. So that's why I'm telling you, if you work hard, definitely we can able to attempt all these questions easily. So just practice well. If you can practice thoroughly, all these questions will become very easy. Sparsh, you're right. These are very easy questions, isn't it? If you compare all the 2019 2020 questions are very easy, but still few people are not getting the ranks. Why? Because they haven't practiced well. So if you practice well, definitely you will get good rank. Okay, right. Chalo, let's move to the next one. If in a parallelogram ABDC, guys, listen carefully here. ABDC he gave, not ABCD. ABDC he gave, and the coordinates A and ABC are given respectively, then the equation of diagonal AD he is asking. Okay, right. Let's take it like this. There is a parallelogram. You can take these points in order. This point is A, and this point is B, and this point is D, and this point is C. Okay, and point A is given. A is what? A is 1 comma 2, and B is given. B is 3 comma 4, and D is given, guys. D is how much given? D is 2 comma 5 he has given. Then the equation of diagonal AD. So easy, right? Already A is given. Okay, C is given, not D, guys. Sorry. Not D. C is given. So what is C, guys? Tell me. C is given as 2 comma 5. So we need to calculate AD. Exactly, correct. Exactly. You're right. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other, guys. Diagonals bisect each other. That means midpoint of BC and midpoint of AD is same. So that means midpoint of BC, if I calculate, how much we get it? 5 by 2. And then 9 by 2 we get it. And midpoint of AD should also be 5 by 2. Otherwise, once we got the point of intersection of diagonals, you can calculate equation of AD by joining these 2 points. Already we got these 2 points. Point A we know it, point of intersection of the diagonals we know it. With these 2 points we can able to calculate the diagonal AD. So tell me guys. Otherwise you can verify the options also. Anything is fine. So let's assume this point is something like E, and AE equation is going to be, you can use 2-point formula guys. Y minus y1 is equals to slope into, slope is what guys? 9 by 2 minus 2 by 5 by 2 minus 1, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus 1. So now let's simplify this. You get the, without calculating vertices D, we can directly getting the answer. So tell me guys, if you simplify this, how much we get it? Y minus 2 is equals to 9 by 2 minus 2, which is 5 by 2, 5 by 2 by 3 by 2. So 5 by 3 into x minus 1. So simply we can write it as 5x minus 3y, and then minus 5 plus 6, which is plus 1, is equals to 0. Where are we getting this? 5x minus 3y plus 1 is equals to 0. Isn't it third option? Yes, Sharon, you're right. Yes, correct. Everyone understood this? Chalo, next question. Guys, in the next class, we'll do 2020 questions. Two sides of a parallelogram are along the lines. So, two sides of a parallelogram are given. If the diagonals intersect at 2, 4, then one of its vertices he is asking. Okay. So, let's take these two diagonals are perpendicular. The given two diagonals are, one line is x plus y is equals to 3. Another line is x minus y plus 3 is equals to 0. Okay. So, clearly we can say that these two given lines are perpendicular. Okay. So, these are the diagonals of a parallelogram. So, we need to calculate the one of its vertices. So, join this. If you join this, this is a parallelogram. So, one vertex is given as 2, 4 guys. Where is 2, 4? 2, 4 is lying in 2, 4 is satisfied by which diagonal guys? Oh, two sides are given. Okay, sides are given guys. Two sides of a parallelogram are given. Okay. So these are the sides guys, not... One second. I thought they are diagonals. So two sides of a parallelogram are given. Two sides of a parallelogram are perpendicular. So we can say that these two adjacent sides are given. One is x plus y is equals to 3. Another one is x minus y plus 3 is equals to 0. So let's take the parallelogram like this. Basically, it should be a rectangle, guys. Why? Because we can say that these two are perpendicular. So it should be a rectangle. And what else he gave? He gave a point 2, 4 he gave. One vertex is 2, 4. So compulsory this should be 2, 4. Why? Because this ABC is lying on this line. These two lines, but it is 2, 4 is not satisfied by any of these two lines. So compulsory it should be the fourth point 2, 4. Okay, let's take it this way. This is C and this is a D. You take it. So tell me now. Diagonals intersect at 2, 4. Okay, this is not 2, 4. Diagonals are intersecting at 2, 4. Let's take the diagonals. These are the diagonals, guys. This is 2, 4. Right. Okay, right. So now tell me, guys, how can we calculate the another vertex? Can I solve this point? What is this point, guys? If you solve these two equations, if we add these two equations, what we getting, guys? 2x is equals to 0. So that is x equals to 0 and y is equals to 3. This point is 0, 3 guys. And the midpoint of AC is given 2, 4. So can I calculate vertex C, guys? Isn't it 4, 5? Why? Because midpoint of AC should be equals to 2, 4. Correct? Once we got this, can I calculate this line equation, guys? It should be parallel to this. So this line should be x plus y is equals to some constant, but it is 4 comma 9 5 it is passes. So can I say that it is 9? So now if you solve these two equations, can I get b? What is it, guys? Can we solve these two equations? 3 comma 6. Yes, it is 3 comma 6. 3 comma 6 is there in the answer or not? Yes, it is there in the answer. So let's discuss this question, guys, how I calculated this. These two lines are given. These two lines are given. And this point of intersection of diagonals are given. I just solved these two lines and I got the point A, 0 comma 3. Once I got A, midpoint of A and C should be 2 comma 4. From this I calculated C. So and then I calculated this equation. How I calculated this equation? This BC line is parallel to AD. So AD line already given as x plus y is equals to 3. It should be parallel to x plus y is equals to 3. So it should be x plus y is equals to some constant. But it is passes through 4 comma 5. If you substitute this, that constant is going to be 9. So now if I solve these two AB and BC equations, I am getting 3 comma 6. So 3 comma 6 is there in the answer. That's it. That is the answer. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next one. Next question. If the line 3x plus 4y minus 24 is equals to 0, intersecting x-axis at point A, y-axis at point B, then the incenter of the triangle OAB. Okay, right. Let's take it this way. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. And you can convert the given line into intercept form. We can write it like this. If you divide this 3x plus 4y is equals to 24 with 24 on both left hand side and right hand side, what we get it is given line is x by 8 plus y by 6 equals to 1. So the given line is like this. This is the given line. It is intersecting x-axis at the point 8 comma 0 and intersecting y-axis at b 0 comma 6. And we need to calculate incenter of the triangle OAB. So let's take this one as origin. OAB triangle, incenter we need to calculate. So it's a right angle triangle, guys. We need to calculate incenter. Incenter is a center of the incircle which touch all the three sides internally. Okay. But tell me, guys, how to calculate incenter formula? Yes, Sparsh, you are right. Incenter formula I is equals to ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c, comma ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by a plus b plus c. So if we use this formula, we can able to calculate incenter. Okay, right. One more point I can say it, guys. Instead of calculating this formula, I will tell you one simple method so that you get the answer easily. Incenter is a point which is equidistant from all the three sides, guys. This distance, this distance, this distance should be equal. If this distance is equals to this distance, can I say that x coordinate and y coordinate should be equal? In the options where I am getting x coordinate and y coordinate equal, guys? Only third option and fourth option, right? So now tell me, guys, what is this distance? See, if you assume that option D is the answer, why? Because answer should be either C or D. I am assuming that option D is the answer. Okay, or let's take option D is the answer. Let's assume option C is the answer. I am assuming that answer is option C. Let's assume. If I assume option C is the answer, this distance is 4. This distance is 4. This distance also should be 4. So if I calculate perpendicular distance from 4 comma 4 to this line, am I getting 4 or not? Let's check it. So perpendicular distance, if I calculate, so this point is I, and this point you take it something like D. ID I calculate. ID is equals to mod 12 plus 16 minus 24 by 5. If I calculate this, 28 minus 4, which is 4 by 5, which is not equals to 4. So whatever we are assuming, option C is wrong. Option C is wrong, guys. Everyone understood why option C is wrong. I am assuming that 4 comma 5, 4 comma 5, 4 comma 4, sorry, 4 comma 4 is a required answer. If I assume required answer is 4 comma 4, in that case this distance is 4 and this distance also 4 and this distance is also 4. But if I calculate perpendicular distance from incenter 4 comma 4 to this line, I am not getting 4 guys, I am getting something else. So can I say that whatever answer I am assuming it is wrong, so we can say that third option is wrong and only option satisfying is option D, that is the answer. Without using this formula, without using this incenter formula, I am getting the answer easily. Is it clear guys? Everyone understood this method? Without using this incenter formula, how I am getting the answer? Okay. Chalo, let's move to the next one. A point P moves on the line 2x minus 3y plus 4 is equals to 0. If Q is given as 1 comma 4 and R is given as 3 comma minus 2 are fixed points, then the locus of centroid of triangle PQR. So guys, let's take it this way. Let's take this point as P. Let's take this point as P and let's take this point as Q. The point Q is given as 1 comma 4. The point R is given as 3 comma minus 2. And can I assume this point? Can I assume this point as something like can I take it something like 2k comma, one second, not 2k, yes. Can I assume this point as x1 comma 2x1 plus 4 by 3? Can I say it like this? Can I say it like this? Otherwise, we can do one more thing also. Otherwise, I'll tell you another method also, guys. I will take centroid because as he's asking the locus of centroid, I will take centroid z as x1 comma y1, guys. In that case, what is the centroid formula, guys? Centroid formula is P plus Q plus R by 3 is equals to Z, right? So from this, can I calculate P value, which is 3Z minus Q minus R only, right? I am assuming locus of centroid and I need to calculate. So centroid, I am assuming it as x1 comma y1. In that case, the point P is going to be 3Z minus Q minus R. Is it correct? Why? Because centroid formula is what, guys? x1 plus y, x2 plus x3 by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Can I take it this way? So if you take it this way, how much we get, guys? Is it 3x1 minus Q minus R? Is it 3x1 minus 4? Yes, correct. Lakshman, you are right. What about y coordinate, guys? Y coordinate also you tell me. 3y1 minus 4 plus 2. Minus 2, na? Is it 3y1 minus 2? Is it correct? Yes. But this point P is lying on the line, right? This point P is lying on this line, right? So can I substitute this point on this line? So tell me how much I get it. 2 times 3x1 minus 4 minus 3 times 3y1 minus 2 plus 4 is equals to 0. So let's solve this. If you solve this, what I get it? 6x1 minus 9y1 minus 8 plus 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 minus 8 is plus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, this is a locus, guys. Yes, this locus is a straight line with the slope. Can I calculate the slope of this line, guys? What is the slope of this line? Slope is equals to minus a by b. That is minus 6 by minus 9, which is equals to 2 by 3. So slope is 2 by 3. So first option is the answer. Correct now? Any doubts still here? Anyone has any doubts how I calculated? So I am assuming that centroid is x1 comma y1 because we need to calculate the locus of x1 comma y1, that is locus of centroid. So centroid, I am assuming it as x1 comma y1. If centroid is given, then P value I can calculate in terms of x1 comma y1, and as P is lying on the line So P is lying on the line at 2x minus 3y plus 4 is equals to 0. I just substituted this particular point on the straight line and I am getting the locus of P. I calculated slope of this, I am getting 2 by 3. Chalo, let's do the next question. Yeah, this is the next question we have. A straight line through a fixed point 2, 3 intersect the coordinate axis at distinct point P, Q. Let's take coordinate axis, x axis and then y axis. So there is a line passes through 2, 3. You can take this point as 2, 3. What, Lakshman? How to know to substitute centroid? See, all locus problem, Lakshman, I'll tell you simple shortcut. For all locus problems, required point you take it as x1, y1. So we need centroid. Centroid you take it as x1, y1. So this series will continue till advanced. Yeah, definitely, Gopal. So first we'll concentrate on mains. So once mains complete, we can start advanced also. Right. So a straight line passes through the fixed point. There is a fixed point 2, 3 intersect coordinate axis at distinct points P and Q. So let's assume these points are P and Q. Let's take these points are P and Q, guys. This is P and this is Q. And then if O is the origin, okay, this is O. So on the rectangle OP, RQ is formed. OP, RQ is formed, guys. So this particular point is R. Then the locus of R he is asking. Let's assume locus of, let's take the point R as x1, y1. In that case, what is this particular point P, guys? Is it x1, 0? What about Q, guys? Is it 0, y1? Can I calculate this line equation? If you know x-intercept and y-intercept, can I able to calculate the line equation in intercept form? Okay, thank you, Lakshman. So guys, tell me, x by x1 plus y by y1 is equals to 1. Clear? But this line is passes through the fixed point 2, 3, guys. Can we substitute this 2, 3 here? Can we substitute this 2, 3 here? If you substitute this 2, 3 here, am I getting 2 by x1 plus 3 by y1 is equals to 1. That's it. We got the locus. So if you want, you can simplify this. So you can multiply this entire equation with x1, y1. If you multiply this entire equation with x1 and y1, so tell me what I get it. Am I getting 2y1 plus 3x1 is equals to x1, y1? Yes, that's it. That is the answer. Where are we getting this? Is it third option? That's it, na? Guys, is it clear how we are getting the answer? So 15 questions in 1 hour. Isn't it? We finished 15 questions in 1 hour. So tell me, guys, all these are 2019 questions only. Most of the question, except this 15 question, all questions are 2019 questions only. Tell me, all these 2019 questions are easy or not? Correct, na? Easy, right? So now what we'll do is, in the next class is going to be on Monday, guys. In the next class, what we'll do is, we'll do 2020 question. Let's see 2020 questions are also easy or not. All questions are easy only, guys. The only thing is that we just need practice. We just need to learn the method. We just need to learn the concepts and we just need practice. If you practice, all questions are easy. Okay. So we'll practice till mains exam and we'll get good marks. Okay. Chalo, guys. That's it for today. And see you in the next session. Next section is going to be on Monday, guys. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, night 9:30 p.m. We'll have YouTube session on 3000 practice problems. In the next session, we'll do 2020 problems. Chalo, guys. Chalo then. Take care, everyone. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. Happy New Year, guys. Everyone, Happy New Year. See you in the next class. Yeah, good night, Lakshman.